Lynette with Charm Grammy Crochet. How you doing today? Today is Sunday, and it is the first day that I am doing the yarn crawl. What do they call it? Yarn Discovery Tour in Northern Ohio. There are, I think, 5 stores that I want to try to make before 5 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock. So I need to hurry, but I want to see if I can hit all 5 of them. I'm starting with Bare Naked Wools, where I will buy my passport for $10, and then that gives you things. I don't know. It gives you things. And I think free patterns, and there's like you can get knit or crochet patterns along the way that make a something. That make a something. It's a mystery. So I'm going to start at Bare Naked Wools, and then I want to head to Artist Gallery, and then there's Prismatic Fiber Arts, the Pink Lambs Yarn Nook, and finally Black Locust Farm, which I think Black Locust is the furthest away from me. And I don't know that they really, I looked at their website, and I don't know that they have any crochet stuff. Not that I have not ever knitted before. And if you go on their website and you're a new person, you get a welcome free pattern. So check that out. I haven't checked out enough of it to see if they have crochet patterns and knitted patterns. I just know that everything I did see in the brief time that I looked at their website was knit. So I might get a free knitted pattern from them when I get back home. I'm sure it'll be a digital download, and that's cool. I just want to look for something real simple and easy, since I'm not much of a knitter if I have to get a knitting pattern. But that's okay. So if you go to, even if you're not in Ohio, you can do this whole tour virtually. And you know, shop all of their websites. It is called the Yarn Discovery Tour 2025. So I'm real excited to do this, and like I said, I don't have a lot of time for this video, but I wanted to give you a prelude as to what's coming, because I'm going to try to film in all of these places and show them to you, probably video by video, depending on how long I'm in there, how long the videos are, how big the shops are, you know, what I can show you. And I did want to tell you that I did make another washcloth from the book, because of Laura from Mammy's Crochet and Farming. I did the turkey. Yes, its body is crooked. And not well placed. I thought I had it placed, and then I guess I twisted a little. So the pattern that's in the book, which I just took in the other room, the pattern that's in the book, A Year of Dishcloths, that Laura from Mammy's Crochet and Farming challenged everyone to do, and I took her up, and then I kind of fell way behind, like 6 weeks behind. So I'm trying to catch up. I want to get this done before we leave out of here on October 15th. I want to be able to put that bag of cotton yarn away, like away in the storage unit. So that being said, I went to do the turkey, and the turkey in the book, the tail feathers, it's like you had to crochet a row and then cut the yarn and crochet a row and cut the yarn. I wasn't doing all that. That means all those ends had to be woven in. I'm like, no. So I went to Bag O' Day. I just, went on YouTube and searched, but Bag O' Day had this pattern, and I did the body, but for me, it's just the tail. On hers, you just add the face here, and this is the body, and this is the tail, and you've got just this circle for the face. In the book, it has the tail feathers are supposed to individually be sewed sewed together and then sewed onto the body of the, I didn't do it that way. So I kind of made up my own pattern. So I used Bag O' Day's tail. And this is, I love this yarn by Hobby Lobby. It is such a nice soft yarn. I love this cotton. That's what it is. And then these are Sugar and Cream, Lily and Cream, you know, those Premier Cream, you know, kitchen cottons. So I did Bag O' Days, and you make this like doily, and then you fold it in half and sew it up. And then you sew, so then I went back to and made the body, head and body, out of the book, and the feet, and the everything else from the book. And I sewed it together not very well. So yeah, so I was using this as tail, and you know, because it's got a separate body. Not the greatest, I understand, but it is what it is. It's done. And I really do love this. I love this cotton yarn. It is very soft. Not like the kitchen cotton you get here. Anyway, so that's what my turkey turned out like. Next is, I think, the pumpkin. I think I do the pumpkin next. And I have the yarn out for that and ready to go. I did not take a picture of this, I don't think, and send it to Laura because I think she's done. So now I'm just kind of, you know, flying on my own over here. So I'm just going page by page in the book. I think she's done as of this Wednesday, so maybe I should send her pictures. She can always just say, "Hey, get the heck out. You don't need to do, you know, you're done. I'm done. You're too late." But I took the challenge, so, you know, I'm doing most of them. There's a couple that I'm like, I am not doing that. And I think one of the winter ones already, I'm like, no, I don't even understand that. But maybe not. Maybe I worked my way through it. I don't remember. So, and I wanted to catch you up on the Dollar Tree. I did hit and get the green because they had 3 colors of Dollar Tree $5 yarn, and I did originally get just the orange and the cream, and I wasn't going to get the green because I didn't like the actual color of it. But when you put it together with the orange and the cream, it's really pretty. Very like 1970s, I think. But I bought it because on the last Boggy Live, Trish bought, that's all the store she went into, that's all they had was the green, and at $5 she's like, I can't pass it up. And she, I think, liked the color, but she said she thought it would make a really good Frankenstein or witch's face. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So instead of a smiley face, I'm going to do a green Frankenstein. I think that will be so fun. So I'm going to make it a square. And I'm going to do, I don't know, I'm going to figure it out somehow. I think I'm just going to make a big 40-inch square. You know, and then add the facial features. But, you know, Frankenstein frequently has like that square head, and then his face comes down like this. I mean, his hairline. So I think I'll just like do some spike stitches or whatever to do that when I get up there. It'll still be double crochets, but then just spiky stitches down. I think that's how I'm going to do it. So I'm excited about that. And I didn't know these skeins are less yardage, even though they're still 1 pound, like the big twist skeins. The big twist skeins, so I used the 1 skein of yellow to make my smiley face, the circle smiley face, and I had a little bit left over, like, you know, a few yards, and that was 1,093 yards. This yarn is like 800, it's like 200 yards smaller, 800 something yards, even though it's 1 pound. So I'm a little nervous that 1 skein wouldn't be enough. So I thought, well, I'll buy 2. And then I thought, well, if I have to buy 2, I may as well buy 3. Because if 1's not enough and I wanted to make a second blanket, or I really kind of like them together for maybe a sweater, because the yarn is kind of soft, And so I thought, well, maybe I could make a fall sweater and use all 3 colors. So I bought 3. So I have 3 orange, 3 green, and I think I have 5 or 6 in the cream. I must have 5 because I think I spent $55. So that's going to be an upcoming project, is green Frankenstein to go with the smiley faces. I mean, there's still the face blankets. So when I originally saw the green, the only thing I could think of was the puke emoji smiley faces. And I thought, these kids are sick. They don't need something to remind them of that. So that's why I didn't buy the green originally. But the Frankenstein, that is exciting. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do Frankenstein. So I have those, and that will be upcoming. And also, I printed my list of where I'm headed. So now I'm 10 minutes into this video, 11. I'm going to have to run because I got to get to the yarn stores. I'm sure you understand. I got to get to the yarn stores. I have 5 stores to get to in like less than 4 hours. Oh, hope I make it. See you in the next video. Bye.